gentlemen, 20 minutes from now will be nothing. The world will end. It's a brand new world. It's Power Hour Podcast. In surround sound. In surround sound.
Wait, ready?
It's the Power Hour Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
felt good.
It's the Power Hour Podcast. It's the episode where we say goodbye to my main bitch, Lizzie, my main hoe.
R.I.P.
Her fat pussy will never be forgotten.
The Queen Mother.
The Queen. Well, it must be a little gooshy. She had a bunch of offspring.
I guess.
Yeah. You know what's kind of weird? Like with all those, like they interfuck, and a lot of them are just like started by interfucking. I mean,
you can't say those words.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Tyler.
I'm gonna definitely bleep out.
We work with people with disabilities. That is literally our job.
I'm gonna bleep out that word. I didn't mean to say it. But it is a reality of the situation where a lot of them become like it's like interbred. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they do become
what's that one famous guy whose like tongue got so large that he couldn't. You know, it's like a famous portrait. I don't know, history. No, like in history. Like a royal. He was like the king of Spain or some shit in like 1400. Yeah.
Really? And he just like had a fucked up tongue?
I think it was like a common thing where it's like, you know, your tongue would get larger with a certain disability. And, you know, their mouth and jaws would all be kind of fucked up, so they couldn't really eat.
I don't think it like a bunch of blood diseases, too, that are, like, exclusive to,
you gotta divvy up that gene pool. Yeah. I learned that in biology 101.
Yeah, you can't just have a bunch of cousins fucking each other. That's, like, majority of the royal family. I mean, God bless them, but, like, they're gonna
end up some slack-jawed yokels.
They do. They seem kind of like some slack-jawed yokels.
Speaking of slack-jawed yokels, do you think that, Queen Elizabeth is going to be reborn as Trisha Paytas' child?
Baby? 100%.
Have you seen this rumor that...
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Trisha Paytas is?
No.
You haven't seen her butthole on the internet before?
No.
Well, I mean, you're probably lucky.
Okay, so Trisha Paytas is this, like, internet woman who, like, makes wild claims. She's crazily manic, bipolar.
It's probably okay that you don't know who she is.
But she's just had a baby.
A crazy influencer who has an OnlyFans. Is she doing pregnant stuff?
Probably.
I mean, I guess I would probably monetize.
I bet that's the best-selling shit. I don't know why, but I feel like the taboo of like fucking a pregnant chick would probably be the highest selling thing on OnlyFans. And I don't know why.
I know that's a thing.
Oh, I know it's a thing too, but...
Do you?
Yeah, of course it's a thing. Yeah, of course it's
not my category.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did look it up today because I was curious to see if Trisha Paytas actually gave birth, and she's not given birth yet.
Oh, okay. So it's a bullshit.
It's just a rumor, but I mean... Queen Lizzie could be hanging out up there just waiting. In purgatory. Like, I gotta deal with some shit. Yeah. I gotta deal with Diana while we're both here. She's been waiting for me to
that's funny.
Pop off.
Diana was like been waiting in purgatory just for the queen to die.
Just for that I've been waiting for 20 years.
It's like a white room. It's a white room and the door opens and the queen enters and she's already standing there. She's like, I've been waiting this whole time. Training.
Yeah, what are your guys' opinions on the royal family? Are you into them?
Fuck.
I don't really have opinions.
You watch the wedding,
it sounds crazy.
And weep?
No. It sounds all ridiculous to me. Like, it seems like I know that they have a bunch of crazy ass rules and it's very strict.
It's intense.
And it seems like it's unnecessary. A little bit.
I mean, yeah, it's all kind of unnecessary. I mean, the real problem is the fact that, like, so much of the, like, taxpayers of England, like, still, like, pay for keeping up the royal family's, like, existence, right? They're, like, funded by taxpayers, so it's like...
Do they do shit, though? Like, with the government?
Well, they claim that they do, like work for, like, I don't know, like, humanitarian work and shit like that.
Like charity shit?
Yeah, but I, like...
That's not what I think of when I think of the royal family.
No.
And
what do you think of the royal family?
I think of
ugly clothes.
Weird hats.
I just think of weird hats. I think of corgis.
Silly hats.
I think of large opulence.
They're basically, my theory is they're the Kardashians for old people.
Oh yeah,
right.
My grandma used to cut out every picture of the royal family out of People magazine and save them all in a scrapbook. I remember.
Was she like, look, I remember back in 1992 when Diana wore that blue dress.
People fucking love them.
Do you think anybody has a scrapbook of the Kardashians?
Probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's called. There's whole
fan
Instagram
page,
account.
Yeah, Instagram.
No, I'm
pages.
talking paper scrapbooks.
Well, we're talking. I said the Kardashians for old people.
Yeah.
I guess I need to bring that into 20.
But
Instagram and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always surprised whenever you see it go on Instagram and you see people that are not. They just have fan pages for like.
Do they still do that? Is that still a thing?
Oh, it not only is it a thing. I got.
Pages.
Huh?
There's fan pages, all right.
Oh yeah, the K-pop people go nuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they go. Well, that's probably it's like wherever the youth culture goes. I guess is probably where those are the people making fan accounts for shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I do remember there being fan accounts on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day.
Even
there
for
still is for sure.
Yeah, there still is, I guess.
Groups and shit.
Groups, yeah.
Dude, completely unrelated to but British in all the same. Did you know that J.K. Rowling just wrote a book, and the book
she's just it doesn't exist anymore in my opinion.
Okay, but she
Harry
wrote
Potter,
a book
Harry
about
Potter
a woman.
becomes transgender.
No, it's about a woman who gets canceled.
Wait, I did hear about this. I did.
Okay.
No.
Yes. A woman who becomes canceled because she talked about trans rights. Right? Specifically. It's so specific.
Herself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Come on.
I mean,
come on.
This segment is Come On with Brooke
on.
Montavon.
Come on.
Come on, you dumb bitch.
What's her real name? What does J stand for?
Jesus.
Joanne.
Jesus.
Jesus K. Rowling. You're done. Nobody likes you anymore. Harry Potter wrote itself. It just
I'm telling you, she's gonna rewrite Harry Potter as a transsexual. It's gonna be called.
That's the redemption arc.
She's gonna make a George Lucas cuts in the movies, and you can only get those now.
The thing is, Warner Brothers and Universal have invested so much of their personal IP in fucking
Harry
Potter because Universal opened a whole two sections of their park that are just Harry Potter, and how much of do you associate Warner Brothers with fucking Harry Potter? Probably more than most.
That shit'll never go. That'll be popular for a while.
It won't be. I don't
You know
think
what
so.
though?
Just because of that.
I think it'll be popular, but I already have noticed that people are, especially Gen Z, think it's cringy how much millennials like Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
So it's they cool. Don't like Harry Potter. So it's our generation really likes it.
Okay, I guess it was really just when we were kids, so, I mean, I don't know.
But I think it's going to be like a Star Wars type thing, where it's in the 70s, people were all about it, and then they thought it was
I bet they're going to remake the whole thing.
I'm sure they are going to remake it, the next 10 years.
Let's take an honest moment and look at the IP of Star Wars. It was wildly popular for a long time.
Still is.
It's definitely way less
more than ever, probably. Well,
yeah, the revival
there was
definitely
less
was
shit
good.
out back then, but
yeah, they didn't have all of the streaming
it's
services.
It's still pretty huge. I mean, there's multiple. How many shows are there?
I know, but the thing is, I believe there is a such thing as market saturation, and the way that Marvel and they go, there's no way that they're not going to reach market saturation and have it completely become passé. Because it already is there for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it is passé.
Right.
So it's I have no doubt that eventually it will become uncool or unpopular to watch any of those IPs, and then they will probably dip back into obscurity, in the same way that I think that the Lord of the Rings had their revival arc from
The Hobbit.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna say I don't think that's much of a revival arc. That was more of a little.
But the Lord of the Rings movie themselves.
Yes.
How much cultural relevance?
The actual the books.
Yes,
You
for
mean
the books
like the
themselves.
story itself?
Like, how much cultural relevance did it have until those movies were released? I probably would have never read any of those books if it wasn't for those movies.
Probably
being
only
released.
if you only like fantasy, people knew about that.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
but
And,
Harry
brought
Potter
the movie,
didn't have
brought it to
that
the
giant
world.
gap in between the books and the movies.
Well, it will. That's what the future is.
No, this is the movie in the movie. We're talking book movie, and then maybe gap movie.
This is.
I mean, unless you count this stupid.
I don't see Harry Potter going anywhere.
This
soon.
is how I view it. You can have a large gap in book to like popular culture, right?
Right.
Because that is an unmoving cultural point, right? But
A lot of people don't read a book and obsess over it.
Right.
Sometimes it'll happen, but it's pretty rare.
Right, so you have to get a core demographic of people with a modicum of intelligence to enjoy something before it can like transfer into modern, like popular culture.
Right.
And I think that's everything. I think
So
that's music.
how do you feel like that relates to Harry Potter?
In the sense that I think eventually it will fall out of popular culture, and then it will become.
And I think it's already starting to.
Yes,
Like,
I think we're there, and I think eventually some people in the future will like adopt it either in a post-ironic sense,
right? Yes,
or
like I'm doing vintage stuff. I'm bringing
Right.
back the
Yeah.
nostalgic.
yeah. I
Stay
definitely
away
see.
from my drink.
I think it could be like just because people hate J.K. Rowling too. Like 99% of people hate George Lucas too, but like Star
That's
Wars
true.
has like gone beyond George
Right,
Lucas.
exactly.
So maybe it could like
Someday it'll be.
and it kind of already has gone.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
they-
I mean-
they're like doing like spin-off movies and shit.
Yeah.
those spin-off movies suck though.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen any of that.
They're not great. They're really not.
I would not.
What is
They're
there any
nothing-
good
They're
spin-off?
nothing to write
No,
home
thank
about.
you.
No, well,
Oh,
A good spin-off.
that's a good question.
just movie-wise, are we
We
talking?
can do TV or movie.
Man.
Yeah,
That's
so-
a good question though.
Like an actually good spin-off.
Yeah, so it's usually if you're taking an original idea or an IP that people enjoy and you're spinning it off into like a new idea or IP, most of the time most people don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
The only things that I can think about are like Cheers, Frasier.
Right.
Yeah, there
yes.
you
That's a good one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But
that's a good one.
The only people that like Frasier are gay people and like autistic men like me because I love Frasier. So like it has a it goes from like a wide audience to hyper specific. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like if you can like zero in on your fan base or like people that enjoy what you're doing, you can transition to a secondary market and maybe grow into like a more like mainstream thing. But like most of the time, if you're spinning something off of an original idea, it's usually like not going to work.
Not
or
as good as the original
or
idea.
being
Yeah.
It's
like
not
very
as,
niche.
It's not as fleshed out as the original.
We couldn't even name one, so the fact
Right,
that we
exactly.
Right,
I couldn't even
exactly.
name one
already
that we
says-
thought was good.
No.
I couldn't. That's for sure.
I do like a good prequel every now and then.
I like a prequel
Now
too.
and again. I just
Yeah,
watched
if it's good and like really informs you of
The
the
character.
characters arcs and
I did. Speaking of
motivations.
Lord of the Rings, I did watch that Amazon Lord of the Rings, and I thought it was all right. It was definitely like you could tell they spent a lot of they got a lot of inspiration from Peter Jackson. There was like actual practical effects mixed with CGI. It looked like expensive as fuck.
I heard that
it looked movie quality.
the
like,
first. They said that the first episode is more expensive than any other.
Mm.
It's like the most
Any other
expensive show
episode?
ever.
Yeah.
But it's cool because it's Galadriel too, and she's like 1,000 years.
Galadriel.
She's so old, like old, I guess. Cause
So
they
this is a
live forever.
prequel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the second.
Sauron is like human form, so
Yeah.
or whatever. So he's like.
Isn't it the
he's
second
whooping
era,
ass.
right? Is that what?
Yeah, I think so. Like the second age.
Second age, yeah, that's the term.
Yeah. I just like that they used some practical effects because
Yeah, that's
the Hobbit
definitely
movie
cool.
sucked dong.
This
They
is
did.
like.
and
This
I
is.
mean, like you said, it's like with the oversaturation of movies and shit. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta have good
yeah.
good effects and dialogue and
Yeah.
shit in the movie, or else it's like I'm just gonna turn it off and watch something else because
Yeah.
there's so much to fucking choose from.
Yeah, I miss the
Too
era.
much.
I miss the era of
Honestly,
like
there's
kind
too
of
much.
like where you like would go to a place and you'd pick up a movie and you had to watch the movie because there's a lot of movies out there that are like start slow as fuck that turn
But,
into
like, if
masterpieces.
You might not have finished them if you could have just
If I-
clicked away.
Yes.
Blockbuster, dude.
Like, could you imagine
man.
if you bought like Dusk Till Dawn and you didn't like watch all the way through the whole movie until it turned into a vampire movie at the end with just like gore and crazy shit. It was just like a heist movie.
A lot of movies are like this, even especially older movies too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like when a plot takes some time to
develop.
Go, but a movie I just saw that was like that was Melancholia. You guys ever see that?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
The movie's wild.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Wild. But yeah, it starts off just like it's pretty slow. You're like, what is even going on here?
Who directs Melancholia?
I don't know. It's like a European guy.
No, it's someone famous because he's done other things too.
It's a European dude.
You know what's another movie that like has a real slow beginning is Magnolia.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like 3.5
movies.
That's fucking good old PTA.
My favorite director of all time.
PTA.
I really have a boner for that dude.
Dude, his movies are so good.
His movies are so good, and like when you hear him talk, I'm just like, this dude is like, the sauce is real. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
Sauce.
I've never heard him talk, but he also has like the best actors like ever.
Oh yeah. Like if I were to do like a serious, well-written movie, I would 100% put Nicolas Cage as a lead. Because he's just my man. He's just the man.
I was gonna say you just love Nicolas Cage.
Every movie gets better with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I think that like it's a funny thing to think that someone that is such an overactor could add to a movie. But like when you see the like repetitive, dull nature of a lot of acting in like the current day, like no one even wants to like express that much of an emotional range because it comes across as like corny or unrealistic. But sometimes like hyper reality is what you want in acting.
Sometimes people can be real over dramatic and
I'm an over dramatic
in real life.
Look
at this.
I almost fucking cried 15 minutes ago. I'm not even joking with you. So it is one of those things where it's like some people in reality are hyper active. You know what I mean? I'm a hyperactive person that inserts himself into like shit that people are not used to. You know what I mean? So it's like some people are like that. You know.
Talking about movies, have you guys heard of the crazy controversy of the new Olivia Wilde / Harry Styles movie?
Oh my god, it's so crazy.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
They're in a movie together?
No, Olivia Wilde's directing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Harry Styles is the lead. Mm-hmm. Wasn't originally, apparently.
No, originally it was Shia LaBeouf, who was the dude that Olivia Wilde was fucking.
Wait, she was fucking... No, she wasn't fucking Shia LaBeouf before
I think she was.
She was with Jason Sudeikis.
Oh my god, yeah.
Then they were getting a divorce.
Okay.
And apparently... Well, I don't know what happened with Shia LaBeouf. I know that he was the lead and then he either quit or got fired. I don't know which one.
So wait, now Harry Styles?
Harry Styles?
Yeah.
He got in there?
Harry Styles is the lead.
Banging the boss. Oh.
Yeah. And
don't dip your pen in
I've heard
company
reviews that he sucks.
Yeah.
It's an actor. Which,
he's not usually a lead. I've seen a movie where he's like a side character.
He does another
handle
movie?
the lead? I saw Dunkirk. He was in that, but he doesn't like talk much. It's just him like falling into water and shit. You know.
I didn't even know that he was in another movie.
Who directed Dunkirk?
That's
Christopher
the guy that you think's a wanker. Yeah, Nolan.
Hey Nolan, you're still overrated. Your movies are kind of mid.
You're still a wanker.
You're still a fucking wanker.
Movies are mid.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
there's like scandals on their tour.
We can go back to the
because also Chris Pine is in it.
Yeah.
And there's this
controversy.
No, that'd be
the hottest.
Hollywood
that
people
would be fun
do
to
crazy
watch.
shit like that.
I would pay to probably watch that.
Yeah. That's worth it.
If there's a pay-per-view of that, I would pay for it. But no, people are saying that Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine.
I did see that video. Yeah.
But I don't think it looks like he spit on him.
He is British, isn't he? That's kind of like a British insult. Seems like.
Yeah, it is a very proper kind of thing to do.
That guy's got no business spitting on nobody.
I don't think he did spit on him. I don't think he did. If you watch the video, it doesn't look like he did.
What were you gonna say?
Okay, really quick. I want to know who the fuck Harry Styles pissed off in popular culture to have this happen to him over and over again. Because the last thing that I remember anyone talking about Harry fucking Styles is that he was fucking bald. So, like, in the news, it was, like, going around that Harry Styles was completely bald and that
I thought you were going to say he was spitting in people's faces.
No.
Well,
no, but now apparently he's spitting in people's faces. Who the fuck did he piss off that's, like, a high-ranking person in the world?
20 minutes.
Yeah, bam. I don't want to talk about that cunt
Sorry,
anyway.
I didn't mean to cut off your Harry Styles rant, but it's been 20 minutes.
Keep this in.
Sorry, Harry.
What
do you want to talk
I want to talk about something specifically.
Let's talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good times and the bad times. That's a good Salt and Pepper song. I want to talk about the time that when we got married.
Yes.
And
your zipper was down.
No, we've already talked about that.
I know, but I'm just reminding the
We've
people
covered
that I'm just reminding them to picture in your head his zipper was down when this happened.
No.
Anyway, continue.
Okay, so
Yep.
after we got married, we went on our honeymoon. We went to Seattle for our
And his
honeymoon.
zipper was probably down in Seattle, too.
Oh, 100%. Half the
Anyway.
time. Dude. And we went and had a beautiful honeymoon. We had a great time. And then we flew back.
We did.
And I ate way too many fucking edibles and did way too many dabs.
In Seattle?
Ooh.
In Seattle, before we got on the plane.
We bought way too much weed in Seattle, and
Because it was so cheap.
It was. I mean, compared to Illinois, at least.
So you had to get rid of it all.
So we
before the
had,
plane?
I mean, we didn't want to throw it away. We had to use it,
I'm not going to fucking waste it.
and I mean, we had this big container of RSO oil. If anybody has ever had RSO oil,
God.
we were like, I mean, it was like this much, almost
We're just
1,000.
shooting it into our mouths.
Not 1,000, 100.
Eating
1,000
No, it was
milligrams.
1,000 milligrams.
1,000 milligrams.
Pure oil.
We probably still had like 800 or 700 left.
Yeah.
And we were like eating them. I remember we were putting that on edibles.
Yeah.
On edible cookies.
We're like, well,
extra strength.
yeah, no. So, you know,
We can't take it on the plane. We're going on a federal plane.
Yeah. So we get back on the fucking we miss our fucking first flight.
We do, but also we don't
I wonder
fly.
why.
We well, you could probably guess.
Yeah.
Also, we don't fly very often,
No.
so I didn't really remember.
The fact that
You get there like 20 minutes
The
before
fact-
the flight. Like,
No,
we'll be fine.
We got there like 40 minutes before the flight.
It just wasn't
but
enough time.
That's not enough
Yeah, no.
time to get through
40 minutes.
security and shit.
yeah. So I'm
Maybe
like,
I don't know.
I'm
No.
already
I don't remember.
At this point, I'm fucking spun. I'm fucking so high, right? And I'm just like, okay, well, we missed our first flight, so we get rescheduled back on a new flight. I have horrible plane anxiety, and I thought it would be a good idea.
Airports are already anxious
Yeah, also,
places.
keep in mind, we've been dating for 12 years at this point. We just got married. We've never flown together before,
No.
ever before this, so I did not know he had plane anxiety, or else we would have, I would have gotten him a Xanax.
Expect that?
No,
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be fine.
No.
I had no clue.
The only other time that I've flown, it was like a 12-hour flight to Italy and back, and literally
That's intense.
I had crippling anxiety for
You got conked out, though. You had
Yes,
drugs.
I did. I had told my doctor that I would beforehand that I was anxiety ridden, but I thought it was like
I am anxiety ridden.
I thought it was
ridden.
I thought it was gonna be like one of those situations where I got to it and I'm gonna be like, well, I'm a grown ass man now and I'm not anxious about flying inside of a metal can.
Not when you're 10,000
No.
million feet up in the air.
The problem is that I can't leave.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no escaping that.
There's no escaping.
You cannot get off the plane unless
If they gave everyone
You have a
parachute vests,
parachute.
even though we would never use it, and I have no way to parachute, there's no way that I would safely be able to parachute. But it would make me feel a whole fucking lot better.
You think they should supply that? That'd be
That's not a bad
idea.
Everyone straps
Fuck
one
that
on.
mask.
You know what that mask does is shoots pure
Oh
oxygen
yeah, that's
to your
actually
face.
good. You need that.
so that you don't
Because
fucking
if that
panic and
shit-
kill yourself.
I heard this is a crazy fucking thing. I didn't even know what happens when the pressurization gets fucked up. But
In
I
the
heard this.
airplane?
I was watching this video about this private jet that was flying, and the cabin pressure got all fucked up. Everybody passed out, died instantly. And the plane just kept flying for like 3 hours.
Even the pilot was dead?
Yeah, like everyone in this plane was just dead because like the masks didn't go down in time or something.
No shit.
And so this plane just was like flying for like hours.
So just
while
on
these guys
autopilot?
were dead. Yeah, and they like flew in these like military jets just like to like watch it basically, just to make sure it wasn't gonna like it just went to like
How
some
did it
field,
land?
Went into some field and exploded.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is wild.
When are rich people gonna learn that private jets are their downfall? I want to know because it seems like
so many deaths happen from
airplanes
private
do
jets.
Scare me.
No, it's not even just regular
small
airplanes.
planes.
Yeah,
Small planes.
Private jets are the ones that like go and explode.
So small planes that I would never go in.
Buddy
a
Holly
helicopter.
started it.
Fuck helicopters.
Oh yeah,
and small airplanes.
Yeah, no.
Was LeBron James on a helicopter?
That was Kobe.
Kobe, oh my god! Oh my god!
Brooke is racist. Brooke is racist. She's so fucking racist. She can't tell the difference between two black men.
You thought it was Michael Jordan?
Might as well have been. No, I'm just kidding.
What did Michael Jordan die on?
Michael Jordan. What sport are we talking about again? I don't even remember.
Cricket.
Anyway.
Kobe, the hockey player. Kobe, the world-class hockey player.
Why isn't there any black hockey players? I feel like
I heard Patrice O'Neal give a good theory about this. Why there's
a real theory about this?
no black hockey players and why there's so many basketball players is because to play hockey you gotta pay like fucking $500 to get
it's
all
expensive.
that equipment and you gotta join the league.
That's very true.
But to play basketball, all you need is a fucking bucket with the bottom, a basket with the bottom broken out.
Yeah.
And a ball.
Honestly, though,
that's Patrice O'Neal's theory, not mine.
I don't
but I would agree.
know. Yeah, I don't personally know anybody that does hockey, but I work with somebody whose kids do hockey.
Also,
and it sounds intense. Yeah, you got to buy all of that equipment.
Also, I don't think there's just that many black Canadians. Is that true? I went to Minnesota and Montana, which Drake, I realize is not Canada.
And The Weeknd.
Drake and The Weeknd.
I edited out the whole last part of the previous episode where I did the description of napalm, how to make napalm, and it's literally like 7 minutes of just me being on. And then it's just me doing hand signals. It's like
it's no secret, people. You can get the Anarchist Cookbook on the interwebs.
Look it up yourself.
Been around forever.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna give you the recipe. I'm just saying.
We're not your mom.
I don't know the recipe.
I'm sure there's other YouTube videos on how to do it, but I'm not trying to get my channel flagged right after I just start making videos on it. Legitimately.
There was a bug in my sangria. It's all good now. I got him. I'm still gonna.
How dare he?
We're drinking Capriccio.
Yeah.
Which is the most amazing white trash
Sponsor
sangria.
us, Capriccio. Show the label. Come on.
Caprice.
You don't know the influencer way to do it. Here, let me show him.
Yeah, show him.
One time
Beauty filter. Do you see it?
One time I threw up sangria onto someone's white carpet. And I never felt
like reddish purple?
I never felt so bad in my life.
Oh my god. You know what, something I felt really embarrassed was we were over at I'm not going to say people's names. A friend of Brooke's house. I'm going to bleep it. And I got wasted and because I was super fucking depressed because my cousin tried to kill herself. I don't know how much I'm just gonna beep all of this out. And then I was
my cousin tried to beep.
Yeah. And then I was just like, fuck it. I was so depressed. I just like drank a bunch. And then I spilled like Coke on their like fuzzy white rug. And they literally said to me,
either that or red wine.
Red wine. And literally
red wine.
Literally 5 seconds before they did that, they said to me, Skylar, I know you're drunk. Do not spill any wine on my rug. And literally I was just like,
yes, I do remember that.
Yeah,
we were
oh my
playing
god.
A board game.
You were there?
I got way.
Yes.
Oh my god. I bet they were pissed.
Picture a world.
No, they were the most gracious people
they
you
were
could
very
imagine,
nice.
which makes it worse.
Yeah, it was even worse.
Well, you're an asshole then.
Yeah. Yeah. But
hold your liquor.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was a little depressive, and yeah, you know.
It happens.
In a world.
It happens to the best of us.
In a world.
I've vomited in many a place.
Yes.
Many a time.
In a world.
In a movie
where you
theater.
Vomit.
In a world.
In a Burger King bathroom.
In a movie theater.
In a world.
When you vomit in the back row.
Dude, Skylar, didn't you find
too many drinks you brought in, smuggled in your bag.
That's never happened. Skylar, didn't you find somebody overdosing in a Burger King bathroom?
Yes, I did.
Time? That's a crazy story.
Yeah, in Florida.
That's fucking.
Oh yeah.
Of course it was Florida.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course it was Florida.
That was wild.
I don't know why I just thought of it.
There was literally a line of people waiting to get into the bathroom, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this dude doing? Why can't we get in here?"
Everyone else is too polite. I'm start knocking on the door.
Yeah.
It's like wiggling like it's open, but I'm like, there's 100. It's like a single person bathroom. Ooh. So I just kind of like put a little bit of my fat person into the door, just kind of crack, and he's like shooting dope, and there's just sprays of blood everywhere in the bathroom, and like right next to the beach. And this dude is like, he's sauced. He's like gone. Yeah. And I was like, bro, you good? I got a fucking shit. And
that was your first thing.
Did you even go to the bathroom? Or
No, I
think I would have found a different bathroom.
I think we left.
Well, I literally left. I
think we did.
I told the person behind them to call an ambulance for the person in the bathroom, and then we just left. Yeah. Because it's like, what am I gonna do?
Well, we were with your family.
Like what am I gonna do?
Yeah, they had to call an ambulance.
Just blood everywhere.
That's
like
wild.
He must have like I don't know, probably just hit a bad dose or something.
Hit a bad vein.
Yeah, hit a bad vein and just like sauced himself. I was like, oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, that has a very distinct memory inside of my head. You know, like sometimes you see like traumatic shit and it like never leaves your psyche, and then it stains your personality for the rest of your life, and then before you know it, you're like trying to make jokes to make yourself feel better in the public space, and then you're like, oh, I'm good at making jokes, so maybe I'll make a podcast, and then like the podcast.
Totally.
Yeah, you totally know what I mean?
Yeah, I can relate.
And then you're like trying to escape from your own personality and negative traits, and then you like make a podcast where you make jokes about yourself to make yourself feel better.
What are you talking about, bro?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You never...
That's a wild...
You think O.J. Simpson did it?
Oh,
yes.
Shit.
You think he did it, Spencer?
I think he wrote a book about it.
The glove didn't fit, though.
Did it?
It didn't fit.
It didn't fit.
Not over the rings. Not over the championship rings. He always wears the championship rings. You think?
You'd think, yeah. I mean,
how bad would
you? Would you?
If I won Super Bowls, would I wear the Super Bowl rings all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Even underneath your murdering gloves?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take that off? You wouldn't think that it would, like, the blood would get in between the crevices of the diamonds and stuff?
That's what I wanted to do. That's true masculinity, is when there's bloods of your...
enemies in your diamonds.
And your diamonds of your hand.
Ugh.
Yeah. What could you imagine how horrible of a world it would be if O.J. Simpson was not, guilty?
Not.
In a world where O.J. Simpson was not the person who killed
him.
He was.
O.J.
I don't believe he was
guilty.
convicted. I don't believe he was found guilty, sir.
My man, free O.J.
Yeah. I believe he was found
he is free,
not guilty. Yeah. Thanks to a certain Kardashian.
Yeah, God bless.
That man must have been a good-ass lawyer. Yeah. The Kardashian dad.
There's no way that... I mean, it was the 90s America, which is like...
A whole nother world.
Whole nother world, and like silent peak racism is the best way that I'd put it, is the 90s.
Peak? Well, I mean,
it's silent racism. Like, in a way that, like, in the 50s, people were racist publicly.
Like, they didn't have the signs up on the water fountain, but it was still very racist.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
It's okay. Like peak institutional racism, right?
Sure.
And a dude was able to beat the case. Most people don't beat the case in the world that we live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very rarely do people beat the case.
Yeah. Most people don't have a fucking lawyer, Robert Kardashian lawyer.
God bless the Kardashians and their ability to completely just be like cultural. I mean, Rob Kardashian was the guy in like one of the biggest trials of all time, at least in America. Like
recently,
I wonder if
I mean just like in general, like I mean like for
is
popular
that one
culture,
of the most, do you think?
It's one of the biggest.
It's definitely
trials.
I guess you're probably right.
Yeah,
one of the most famous at least.
I guess you're right.
In popular culture, that was able to like translate. One second. Was able to translate his power into just like an empire. I mean, like there's multiple Kardashians that are billionaires.
Didn't he die though before all that?
He did, but the thing is,
I was gonna ask, what do you think he would? I wonder if he would approve of the reality shows and all that shit, or if he'd be like, y'all are stupid. What are you doing?
Well, the thing is, the thing is like Scully, why are you
Stop
whining?
crying.
Why are you whining?
Scully.
Okay, 1 second.
We're partying.
She's crying.
Ah, come up here, Scully. Come up here. Come sit on my lap. Why are you whining?
She's like, you're the one who fucking...
What do you think about the Kardashians?
Yeah, she says, I want to be on the podcast.
Be on the podcast.
Like,
Come on.
You gotta tell your feelings.
Give me my power hour.
You gotta share your opinion.
Give me my power hour.
Or at least show your face on the camera.
She's so cute.
She's afraid that her butt's gonna
She's
get.
a half
Come on,
wiener dog.
You can do it.
Come on, Weenie Pit. Let's go.
Wiener dog pitbull. It's like
Come
the best
on.
combination.
Come sit by your boyfriend.
It's a crazy combination.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta watch your nuts around her. Ooh.
My dog loves hitting people in the nuts. This is his favorite pastime.
She does
Stomped
love it.
me.
Yeah, she does.
She stomped me into nuts.
Stomp him in the nuts. I'm gonna stomp him in the nuts.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's a
I just
jam.
remembered this. Like 10 minutes before we started recording,
Uh-huh.
I saw an ad on Facebook. Or no, it wasn't an ad. It was just a meme somebody shared, but I had to look it up. Apparently, ICP, Insane Clown Posse,
Yeah.
has their own beer. Craft
Okay.
beer.
Okay.
Brand.
No way.
And the one that I saw on Facebook, the flavor is called Punk Slap.
Oh.
Punk Slap.
Damn.
It says Clown Craft Beer. Okay? So I looked it up.
Wait. What did that say underneath it there? Just go back.
No,
Yeah.
trust me. I'm getting there. I'm
Okay,
getting
okay, good.
I'm getting there.
I just saw something.
So, the beer itself is called Whoop Dub. I don't know if that's some sort of
I think they say whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
some sort
Isn't
of
that a gigolo
ICP
thing?
reference.
Yeah, I think they say whoop whoop.
Some sort of juggalo.
It's a juggalo call.
Speak, Scully, relax.
It's a juggalo call.
It's a
mating call.
mating call. So it's called Frothy Whoop Dub Clown
Ugh,
Craft
that one sounds
Beer.
gross.
Three frothy fucking flavors.
Ugh.
Frothy is a interesting descriptor.
I don't like that
It
word.
makes me uncomfortable. Sorry, continue.
Flavors are Punk Slap,
Okay.
which I will read the tagline to in a moment.
Uh-huh.
Punk Slap, which is purple, so I'm imagining that's like grape or something.
Right,
I don't know,
hopefully.
but it's also beer, so I don't know. Then there's Blue Balls
Ew.
with a Z, Blue Balls.
Is that what happens to most juggalo men? Or what?
No, they fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They fuck all the.
And then this last one I don't understand. Again, maybe it's some sort of juggalo speak. It's called Nedden Wet. Needin' Wet.
wonder what that means.
N-E-D-E-N.
Needin'?
Needin' Wet.
They need wet. They need pussy. I think that's what that means, probably.
We need a juggalo to confirm this.
Any juggalos in the audience, please confirm or deny the pussy.
Needin' Wet.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, okay, yes. So, the tagline of Punk Slap,
Okay.
which is the grape one, is slap his pussy, slap her dick, slap this down, it'll slap you lit.
Suck my dick, suck your dick, look at.
Smack your ass, smack my ass. Look into my eyes while we smoke this grass.
Anyway.
The most, I don't know, the best lyric of
The best lyric of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, yeah, so Punk Slap.
Oh.
It's only 4.5 alcohol,
That's
though.
pussy.
So that kind of
That's-
sucks.
Isn't alcohol? I mean, White Claws are 5% at least, right?
Yes.
You're weaker than a White Claw?
Damn.
So, okay.
ICP.
Now the tagline of Needin' Wet is whiff it.
Ugh.
Taste like it? Question mark?
What fucking idiot
it's
wrote
not
this?
done. Yeah, I'm not
ad
done.
read?
Stop.
What does this mean?
I'm sorry.
You need the whole thing together. Whiff it. Taste like it? Take it to the face.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of
I like that.
exclamation points.
I like taking
Take it to the face.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's not bad.
Nobody talks about that.
Better than liquid
often.
death.
So, okay, what is Blue Ball's tagline?
Man, we gotta get some ICP beer to taste test on.
Yeah.
They definitely
Blue
don't sell that shit around here. We gotta
Balls.
Anyone that knows how to get us some ICP
Yeah.
beer, let us know.
go to.
And
Fuck you buy that. You gotta go to a gathering of the Juggalo, I guess.
You can probably get it at a Walmart.
It's 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes.
All right. Reset.
Listen to some ICP right now while we take a break.
I gotta piss one more time.
Have you guys ever heard
Magnets.
20 minutes. Counting down.
All right.
You guys know why we're having so many technical issues?
Why?
Because Mercury's in retrograde.
What does that mean? That sounds. Oh,
It's a full moon.
I'm gonna throw my tarot cards at you, bitch.
All right, I
That's why you trifling with me.
I know.
You said Mercury's an R
Mercury's
word?
in retrograde.
Mercury's an R word grade.
You can bleep that word out too, I guess.
Yeah. All right, I have okay. So just follow me along, okay?
I'll try, even though you don't want to.
Okay. Scumbag tip for the world: you can't get into an apartment complex. Buzz all the doors all at once. Someone will let you in, right? I'm gonna let
Makes
y'all know
sense.
that.
Okay.
Okay, ready for tip two? Do you remember when you lived at that apartment complex and I used to come in with a lock set, and I would remove the whole door lock?
I thought that was when
That
we
was
lived
our
together.
own apartment.
No,
No, that was our apartment.
no, at Spencer's apartment. I did it too.
You did it at 2 apartments?
Yeah, remember?
What other apartment did you
No,
live in?
and when it was you and Nate living together, I used to come to the front door and remove the whole brick lock off the front door so I could just walk in.
Yeah, but
What is it with you and popping locks out?
I don't know.
depending on your landlord, most landlords recognize that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Most of them aren't doing 7,000 properties like the ones here in DeKalb.
Pappas came to our door, and I answered the door, and it was Pappas.
That's our landlord, by
Old
the way.
man Pappas. No, that's the slumlord of DeKalb.
The slumlord of
besides
DeKalb.
Jim Mason.
They're all
but,
slumlords, realistically.
No, I mean, good for him. He's a hardworking Greek man.
No.
But anyway, he came
don't get
right
no
to the
pass.
door and was like, "Hey, do you know why this lock keeps getting broken on this door?"
They probably had a recording of Skylar going
I was
into
like-
our door, and we're just like,
I was like, "I don't know." And he's like, "Oh, okay. It seems like this door keeps getting broken. Can you just keep an eye out, let us know if you see anything?"
Do you think that shit stopped me even when you did that shit?
Skylar is literally just too lazy to unlock the front door to the complex to get into.
You just don't want to pull your key out of the pocket.
I also...
When we had I guess that front door did not stop the multitude of children from just banging
Banging
on
on
our
our door.
windows.
Oh my god, I
doors
forgot about that.
It was
Of that
fucking
apartment. That was awful.
We all lived together next to a family of little kids, but luckily it was only for a month.
They could not
They moved
entertain
out.
themselves, whatever was happening.
Yeah, it was
They
the whole
thought
building
that
was
we
there.
were their entertainment. They would
Yeah.
look into our windows. They were 5, 6, 7 years old.
Yeah,
They
I
were
mean,
young.
You got
kids.
nothing else to fucking do.
It was summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just running around.
Nobody
the
was
whole
watching
place,
them.
I used to go up to the door. They would come and be by
Oh
our
my God,
door
this is
and be
hilarious.
loud as fuck. And then I would pretend
They
to
would be banging on the door, and they would ask, because I was the only lady living there, and they'd say, "Is your husband home? Is your husband home?" And I would say, actually, I wouldn't be saying anything because I wanted them to go the fuck away. And then, what would you do?
I would run up to the door and I'd be like, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff."
Bang on it a couple times.
That just made them want to come back.
They were like, "Oh, there's a puppy in there."
These guys are fucking crazy.
That's
gonna be a good memory for those kids. Hopefully, they'll be
Yeah.
like, "Man, remember when we were 5 years old and we would listen to that apartment across the hallway?
Those
and
stoners
it
across
would
the
just
hallway."
sound like a crazy dog was in there."
Yeah. Dude, it was kind of crazy. I relate that apartment with the worst depressive, because that's when I got fired from Target for stealing,
Oh man,
and
you
that was
guys were
the
not having a
worst
good time
depressive
at Target.
episode
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
I just was like,
You needed to leave that place.
Yeah,
though.
no,
That was-
Target. We needed to leave Target anyway.
I like
that
that.
was not good.
That job was sucking your souls away.
yeah, I was evil.
It's kind of crazy how much retail stores like that make you feel like that is
The only
your
way.
only you working in this job is your
You gotta stay.
life.
Stay.
And it is how you're this is how you are as a person. If you cannot make this produce aisle look fucking immaculate, then you personally suck balls.
I've never been so
as a person, not just as a worker, but as a person. I'm disappointed in you.
I've never been
like
so
it's crazy.
That sounds shitty.
I've never been so happy that I stole so much shit from Target when I worked there.
You know,
I hate to say it, like
we stole so much shit, and this was the loopholes that you gave us. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean,
if you're working at Target,
the end of the whole thing was different, but we worked in the grocery department. Okay. We got up to not necessarily the team lead position, but enough where we could direct people around and decide what happened. But even before that, even when we were just regular ass grocery people, we had the ability, if a bakery item or something was out of date, like it was expiring today, like a pack of cookies, we could take the cookies, put them in the break room for everybody.
Right. That's how we started.
So that's how it started. You know, like, oh my God, there's 10 packages of cookies expiring today. Like, should we we could put all 10 in the break room, or we could put 9 in the break room.
Everybody takes
and
some
take
shit.
one home
For ourselves.
Obviously.
Yeah. And like, oh, you can take one home too if you want. We have
But
so many.
do you know what else
Obviously.
expires really fast? Do you know what expires really fast? Short shelf life? Meat.
Oh,
Steak.
Chicken wings.
Produce.
Ground beef. Produce. Sometimes candy.
Lunch meat.
Lunch
candy.
meat,
Actually,
candy.
we got a lot of candy.
Yeah.
A lot of candy.
Oh my God. My GI tract.
You think that's where you got Crohn's?
No. Constantly eating that shit. Like,
we ate pretty good though, honestly,
we
with all the meat and shit that we got. Because I mean, to be completely honest though, like I'm sure everybody has seen the videos and everything about how much grocery stores throw away.
Yeah.
And it is 100%
It's obscene,
true.
yeah.
It is obscene.
You should be taking
how many
something
things
home.
get thrown away. And you know, we were literally the ones throwing it away.
and the thing is, I used to give food to people.
And
So like the homies, I'd be like, here's a pack of chicken,
And
or here's a,
there was a system at Target where we set aside food for the food bank or charities to come get it. But the issue was, I don't know what the schedule was of the people picking it up, but they would only come like once a week.
Damn.
And
Some
shit
you
is
can't.
sitting in the freezer. We'd put everything just in a box in the freezer until they came. But like a package of lettuce is not going to last a whole week until somebody
you gotta
comes to pick
just
it up.
take
So
it home.
if we're gonna throw it away, why don't we just take it home and have a
It's
salad
sad-
tonight?
it's sad seeing
you know
all
what
the
I'm
waste.
saying? So it was that.
I mean,
kind
like
of.
I hate to say it too, like there were so many people that I would just I would get off my like shift on like Friday, and then like I like had a few days off, and I would literally just like come with like packages of chicken. I'd like go to my mom's house, be like, here's a pack of chicken.
Nice.
I go to my grandma's house, here's a pack of chicken. Like Alan had meat from like the thing is it's like everyone like
it was getting used.
it got used. You know what I mean?
I think people steal at any job anyway. I mean,
Even
You
if it-
steal your time.
you got-
you steal
no,
your pens. You
gotta
steal
take
the,
a few things.
Yeah.
When
you
I
steal
worked
the
at
lamp.
Liquors, I must have stolen thousands of dollars of alcohol.
Oh
you
yeah.
Drank on the job.
But the thing
As
is,
you
Bottles in the coat pocket. 'Cause they also had like no actual inventory system. It was like the Wild West, but
Well,
but the
that'll
thing is,
do
too,
it. That'll do it.
that was in concurrence at the same time that we first started kind of like doing like music more seriously, I guess is the best way to put it. And like sometimes a little bottle of liquor can keep a party going from ending at 10 o'clock to like ending at, I don't know, midnight.
12, yeah.
12.
Yeah.
And then like, you know what I mean? Like they feel, that's how like, sometimes you need the creative spice to like continue the
Spices.
party. You need creative spice to continue
need
the
the
party.
juice.
You need the juice. Corn.
It's corn.
Big
Corn.
one
A
with
fine
not-
lump with nuts.
It has the juice.
It has the juice. You're not on TikTok.
You're
You
not
gotta
on
get on.
no, I was just thinking I just like corn.
You gotta watch the Corn Kids song.
The band, not the food.
Oh, dude.
Both actually.
So a couple days ago, we had a rainstorm in DeKalb, and the fucking garbage can behind our house. That's not our
Dumpster?
garbage can.
The dumpster?
Yes, our dumpster. Not our dumpster, but our next door neighbor's dumpster had maggots.
Covered with maggots.
Covered with
Oh my
maggots.
god.
Ugh.
I'm glad I'm not the only person that saw that because literally I thought that I dreamed that. It was like a horror movie
Oh, it
with
was
all
gross.
the maggots. I was
all
walking.
So they crawled out of the like.
Where did that come from?
They crawled out of the basin of
food?
that dumpster, and like we're covering the outside because they're probably trying not to drown.
Oh,
right?
that's nasty.
Because that dumpster is all plugged up for some reason.
Right.
So it's all like the ones at the bottom came out because of the water.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
I went that day. I was walking Scully that morning.
Right.
And I was holding her bag of poop, gonna go throw it in the dumpster, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I did the same exact thing. I literally did the same exact fucking thing. I can't even.
That's wild.
Dude,
That's wild.
Okay. This is like some crazy conspiracy theory shit. There are
so gross.
There are vultures that circle on.
That's not a conspiracy.
That's
theory.
not. That's real.
There are vultures.
They're called turkey vultures.
No, the conspiracy's coming. The conspiracy isn't here yet.
Okay.
But I'm giving you pre-context. There are vultures that surround our fucking neighborhood.
Sometimes. It's not all the time.
Vultures are singular hunting birds. What I'm saying to you is, there shouldn't be swarms of vultures that surround our neighborhood.
I think they.
There could be
I think they hunt in a pack, don't they?
There could also be a fox or a.
They should not hunt in packs.
They fight each other off and just one at a time. Damn.
Yes. Vultures are 100% like competitive for items. Why the fuck?
There's always multiple vultures.
Yeah.
Right?
There's
You always see
multiple
them in a
vultures
group.
for a
Pretty sure
large
there's
item
multiple.
killed, but no, most of the time vultures hunt alone. What the fuck is getting dumped in our neighborhood that is causing vultures to come through our neighborhood?
You want to know what my non-conspiracy theory opinion is?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cats around here.
Dead animals.
Like
Could be a number of dead animals.
Cats
yeah.
that are killing birds and little rodents.
Or there's a guy in our neighborhood that's dumping dead bodies.
You want a serial killer to be here. You want a serial killer.
If there's dead bodies out in the open, it would be found. A vulture's not gonna fucking eat a whole dead body in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, we would.
People are gonna be like, "Why are all these vultures eating this
recurring?
fucking dead body?"
Scully, get off. Keep pulling off.
I think we would have seen those by now.
He likes Spencer. She likes Spencer.
All I gotta say is there is a large like clusters of vultures that surround our fucking neighborhood sometimes, and not all the time, nonetheless.
Right.
Some very specific times there will be, like 12 vultures that surround our fucking house. They just fly around the neighborhood. They just fly around our fucking outside of our neighborhood. That shit seems fucking murdery to me.
I don't know. There's lots of little animals around here. We got a little park over there.
Yeah.
Dead raccoons.
There's been multiple times in the morning when I'm walking Scully, like before the sun comes up, and a fucking skunk comes out and scares the absolute shit out of me because I am so terrified of getting sprayed by a skunk. And it's so close, and they're walking up next to us, and
they're so adorable, but like,
they do look cute.
Why do they have to shit all over you?
I have a total change question to ask you.
Okay.
Peanut butter crackers or cheese crackers?
Ooh.
That can't be both. Can't be those peanut butter. I
No.
like the orange peanut butter cheese.
You can't choose peanut butter or
I like the cheese filling.
Cheese filling?
Yeah. I like
okay.
cheese
Filling?
It's like the shitty fake cheese.
Yeah. It's good. Oh, I don't know because I
like
really
almost
like
powdered
both.
cheese.
Yeah, it's good though. It's a nostalgic taste.
It really is good. It is good.
All right. So,
I like both of them.
So officially, you're officially cheese. You're locking.
I'll go with that. Okay. I'm gonna lock in. Locking in. But my real favorite is cheddar.
I really
cheese.
have a hard time choosing because I really like both, and I haven't had these in so long. Or wait, I guess I've had more of the thinner ones. I guess I'm thinking, do you remember those little circle ones that we used to get like in lunch?
Yeah, the
Ritz ones.
Yes, the little tiny Ritz ones. Do they
those
still make those?
Yes.
Those
The small ones?
Uh-huh.
They're like this big?
Yes. Oh, the little ones?
The little ones, they're like this big?
Minis. It was like minis.
Minis, yeah.
Yeah, they make the big ones. I know that.
Yeah,
but
I still know they know the big
I'm
ones.
thinking of the small ones. I don't know. Now that you got me thinking of that powdery, crystallized cheese.
Fake cheese, man.
Are you doing cheese?
I might go cheese, but I really do like the peanut butter. I really do. I really like any kind of cracker with any kind of spread on it. But typically, if I'm doing a cracker, I'd rather do crackers and cheese, like a savory kind of thing. But I do like the peanut butter.
I met this.
So are you? 1 second.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish.
Officially,
What's your
I'm gonna
vote?
say
You
cheese.
can officially say cheese.
Officially, I'll say cheese.
Okay, this is how I know that we all live in the Midwest.
Because we all like that.
Because we all picked.
Because we chose that fake ass powdery cheese.
Yeah, we all chose cheese. Because I'm 100% cheeser. Have you ever had the French onion kind? Because those work as well.
French
I've seen
onion
those,
crackers?
but I haven't.
They're
Them.
okay. So
French
there's
onion crackers.
It's like the cheese, but they probably have the seasoning on it. You know, like
Yeah.
French onion dip.
It's like Alfredo-y kind of.
I don't know why I was thinking like French onion soup.
I mean, it's probably
I
the
was
same
like,
seasoning.
Sounds gross.
It's like white. They're like the inside's like white, but it's pretty much just another cheese
Sounds gross.
variant. Are my roach clips in there?
She's very.
I met
it's
a
right here.
European guy this one time. And he said he thought it was crazy when he came to America and he went to a grocery store for the first time and he saw things. The package said "made with real cheese," and he was like, "What the fuck?"
What do you mean
Right,
it would
yeah,
be
yeah.
real cheese?
Just like as opposed to.
It is crazy to like when you see the differences of like. Have you ever seen the videos of other countries like the UK or wherever where their American food section is?
Yeah,
And it's like fucking Reese's.
They have that.
yeah.
Oh my god! And it's like Reese's Pieces cereal and Fluff and fucking Fruit Loops.
I went to-
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts, yes. It's like all the most sugary shit you could think of.
When I went to
Yeah,
Greece,
death.
I went to a like restaurant bar that was American themed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was it like
That
a
sounds
like you
crazy.
got hamburgers and shit?
Yeah, I think it was literally called OK USA or something like that. I think it was in Greece and not Italy. I'm trying to think. But
Did it taste American?
It was gross.
It was like them trying to make a burger, but like, but
It's not even the burger. It was like, just like they don't understand opulence in like American sense, because it's like their opulence is like wrapping a fucking some cheese and meat inside of a leaf. And we're like, I want to deep
we're like,
fry-
we're gonna make 4 patties.
yeah,
And we're gonna deep fry it.
yeah. They're deep fried.
And cheese and batter.
I think the thing that really threw me off was like the fact that like I had French fries there and they were literally like the softest cooked fries I've ever had.
Yeah.
They like boiled
Yeah,
them
I
in
was
water
like-
like,
yeah, I
a
was like-
pierogi or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
When
is
I had French fries once in the time we went to France, and it was basically
French
like
fries
just
in France?
no, it was basically like they just made a potato and like kind of just cut it into like like cylinders, like it was
Yeah.
just like a soft potato. I was like, this is actually pretty good. I mean, I love potato.
Not quite the same.
I
Do
love
you want-
potato in any form.
in the same
I
realm,
mean, yeah, potatoes are
in the
pretty good.
same realm of like cheese crackers or peanut butter crackers. What's your favorite like? I would like quantify as like little kid snack.
Lunchables.
I was gonna say cinnamon
I'll
toast
keep
crunch
thinking.
cereal. Are you gonna say that's an adult?
We
mean,
have some in our
I was
fridge.
Okay, well I'm gonna still say.
But also, I also had a Lunchable in our fridge.
Yeah.
So I think we
Why
just
the
have...
fuck do you eat Lunchables? That's like
Because
the
they're
most.
a good snack.
That's the most unfulfilling thing
It's a
you
good
could ever.
snack. Not a full meal, it's a snack.
It's like 2 crackers and a little slice.
It's
of
like 6 crackers to make
Like-
6 little sandwiches.
Why? Like just buy a fucking sausage.
We do that sometimes too.
We do that.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
have
I
that.
like the summer
But
sausage.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you want the nasty ass, like
Maybe I'm-
Easy Mac.
Yeah, maybe I'm just bitter because my mom would never buy us Lunchables when I was a kid.
I never had
I would
Lunchables
ask.
really
I would
as a
see
kid
other kids
either.
with them at elementary school on the field trips, and I'd be like,
I never really did either.
I want one of those.
Until I could buy them with my own
My
money.
mom would be
Like in high
no,
school.
fuck that.
And I still fuck with
Okay.
a Lunchable.
That'd be
So
like
Lunchable for
a
you.
bite
Lunchable.
of food.
What's your childhood?
Wait, I have
specific.
one more when you're done.
I like cinnamon toast crunch, and do they still make Count Chocula?
Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
'Cause
I
that was
saw it
My
today.
favorite when I was a kid.
I saw it today.
All right, I'm gonna go ants in a log.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's
yum.
a very kid.
Yeah.
All right, I have one more thought.
And those cream pies.
I have one more thought in this like same like vein.
We still
Kids
get
drink.
those two. Kids drink?
Kids drink. So
What do
like
you mean by that?
What's that?
like juicy juice,
Grape juice. I like grape
Capri
juice.
Sun?
Capri Sun. Like I only drank I don't know like purple
Purple drink?
drink really as a kid.
I still
I had
get grape
lots of
juice
Capri
from time
Suns.
to time. I get apple
Apple
juice
juice?
time to time.
Yeah, we get juice sometimes.
I like all my juices.
I like juice. You
I
know
don't think
what?
that's a childhood.
No, but there is child
What's like a
specific
really
ones.
like Sunny D?
Yeah,
I remember
yeah. Sunny
you
D?
thought Sunny D was real orange juice. Skylar thought that Sunny D was orange juice
Sunny D makes
until
me
he was a
think-
grown man. Pretty much.
That's not some poor people
Are there
shit. I hate to
oranges in
say
there?
that, but that's just on some poor people.
You never
It's
had
orange
like some
flavored.
Minute Maid in the house. It was just always Sunny
Very
D.
rarely.
It's different, but
Yeah.
so,
Did
honestly,
you just drink a real orange juice one day and you're like, why does this not taste like pure
That's 20
fucking
minutes.
sugar? This was a good pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Should we,
like, should we
end
give it a little
or, like do a little
We only
more
got
and then
2,
end it?
right?
we got 3.
This is yeah.
Oh, this is 3?
60-minute.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do
It was a
one.
good
Let's close
pod.
out
Should
a
we
little
Like to
bit.
get a
close it out a
little?
little
We'll
bit.
do one more little closeout.
Set the timer just in case, bro.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Hey, y'all.
Starting now.
We just finished our Sunny D.
We just had a Sunny
We
D.
didn't. I wish we did though. I really do. That would be a good mixer. What do you think you could mix a Sunny D with?
Vodka, 100%.
That would be so good.
I bet you can also. I bet you put Sunny D and tequila, and then you put like grenadine
Ooh.
on the top of it. Float it like almost like a.
If we, oh my god, hang on. That I'm having too many thoughts.
Okay.
That is gonna be our beverage if we ever have children and they do soccer. We gotta bring that drink to go watch them because I so vividly remember drinking Sunny D as a child.
Yeah.
At the
Like Sunny D
halftime.
screwdrivers. That's what you could call them. Sunny D screwdrivers.
That's amazing.
Well, I mean, to the children, they'd just be.
Yeah.
This
So-
is mommy's orange juice.
Speaking of soccer, I just found this crazy thing going on in DeKalb this past weekend. They're on 4th Street on the soccer fields over there. They have crazy games going on, man. They have
Oh, I thought you were talking
they got
about Kite Fest.
hardcore in the same field. No, it's on weekends in the summer, I guess. They get together. They got these leagues. I thought it was gonna be kids. It's grown men going hard,
What?
playing some soccer. They got refs and
Real
everything.
soccer.
Whoa.
They got refs, but then so yeah, they're partying. People are like drinking beers, watching. It was fun as fuck. But
How did you discover
the
this?
best part was just fucking
Saw it?
wandering about. But
As you do.
As
you do.
the best part was this guy like halfway through towards noon pulls up in this fucking truck, pulls out this giant grill, this big old grill, starts cooking up tacos for everybody. And he starts yelling,
Yes.
"Tacos! Tacos!"
What?
Were they free?
And they had music going.
Was it free?
Yeah, I walked up expecting I was gonna be like, how much does this cost? And he's like, how many? How many? This is like,
Whoa.
dude, this is amazing.
That's awesome.
This is incredible. So
Holy.
apparently in DeKalb they got these awesome soccer games going on in the
Whoa.
summer.
Is it done
I think it's
now?
almost. I think
bet?
they only got one more week left. But next summer, let's go bring some chairs and Coronas.
Yeah.
I want to watch
Modelos.
some people playing soccer and
Yeah.
eat some tacos.
Bring a case of Modelo.
Let's bring some of those Sunny D
was
screwdrivers,
fun.
baby.
Some of your screwdrivers. Watch some very toned Mexican men just kick a ball as hard as they physically possibly can.
They were like getting into it. Dude. Like I don't know Spanish swear words, but like I knew they were.
They were
There
going
was some
soft.
trash
Yeah,
talk.
I don't know any.
Oh.
Some trash talk.
I don't
going
know
on.
very much about soccer, even though I played it for like 7 years of my
Yeah.
life.
I was going to say, we should be like, we'll be the commissioners of the DeKalb minor league soccer team, right? Because I feel like other people would probably want to watch people do this shit if we're just like, it's like hardcore soccer. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you can definitely
It's
sell
extra soccer.
Yeah, it's Soccer Plus, bro. You're not watching Soccer Plus?
Football.
Come on.
I will say though,
Come on.
I appreciate all of the like messages I've been getting back from people,
yeah.
the positive responses from people that I would not even expect them to watch an episode, like watching an episode. I do apologize that the last episode is so fucking how do you say not cool,
Figuring
Cheesy?
out.
cheesy. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
No, it was a good.
It was
episode.
great.
It's
It was
great.
a great episode. But
We just fucked up our audio.
The sound was
Tech-
fucked.
But Skylar bought Logic Pro, and it's
Yeah,
all
you
good.
look at you. You guys are making me actually buy things, and I swear to Christ, I never buy anything if I don't have to. And now I feel like I have to because I'm getting so much response. I appreciate everyone that's like watching the shit. So keep on
was a
watching.
good episode.
Share the shit. Pop the pussy. Smoke crack. On God. Thank you. Scully, you have any words?
Outro music.
Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. The time is up. The time is now. Can't see me.